Hi, today's quick tip will cover installing NAV 2018. We're going to do the demo install, which will install SQL Express because that is the easiest for most people if they don't already have SQL installed. You can easily just install SQL and then install NAV afterwards and use that SQL if you wanted a more full, richer version of SQL rather than the SQL Express. But for today's demo purposes, we'll be using SQL Express. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to need to do is download the latest release of NAV 2018. I've included the URL in the description of the YouTube video. You will need a partner source account to be able to access the download for NAV 2018. If you do not have one, please look at my Docker tutorial, and I believe you will be able to use a little bit of NAV 2018 without a partner license. So once you get to the partner source page to download NAV 2018, we'll want to click on product downloads and then pick your localization or the worldwide version for what you're looking for. In our case, we're going to do the US. And we're going to save it. And after it downloads, I'll start back up the recording and we'll continue from there. Now that the download has completed, we'll need to go to where we've downloaded it. So I'm going to open up that folder location, and you will see this file or wherever you've saved it at with this name. And the next thing we'll need to do is extract the file. So I'm just going to extract it, and I'm going to extract it right here and leave everything named the same. And this is going to take a few minutes or a few seconds. I'll start back up the video after it's finished. Now that we have extracted the folder, we are ready to install. So go into the folder, right click on Setup, Run as Administrator. You will need administrator privileges to install this. Hit Next, hit I accept. Install demo. Don't worry about Microsoft Outlook unless you do have it installed. And we will install. I'll see you back when it finishes. Alright, so as the install is finishing up, we will hopefully see a successful screen here in a second. Okay, the install has finished. We've gotten an error. Let's see what it is. So we'll click on View Problem Report. The error is the fact that we didn't have Outlook installed. We knew that. It was a prerequisite for the demo. They install a component for Outlook. We don't really care about that. Unless you do and care about it, then you would want to install Outlook and probably repair. But we don't care, so we're done. We're going to close this and go install the other components. Okay, let's install our additional components. So we're going to right click on Setup, Run as Administrator, click Yes if you got the box, hit Add or Remove Components, and we want to set up our environment to use VS Code for the AL development with extensions. So we're going to do Modern Development Environment. We're going to get rid of that pesky Office Outlook integration thing so we don't hopefully have that problem in the future. And then we also need to set up the web server components. And the click once installer tools. Some people will want to install the help server if you want to use the help server. In our case, I don't want to install it, so I'm not going to use it. But if you do, just go and click Run for my computer. I'm going to leave it as not available. So hit Next, leave everything as defaults, and I'm going to click Apply. Again, we're just getting the warning that Outlook's not installed because I don't have it installed. And so hit Next. And this is going to install everything we've selected, and I will restart up once it's finished. Alright, it's finished. Again, I've got an error. I'm guessing it's the Outlook. And yep, it's just complaining about Outlook. So hopefully we have everything installed. We should be ready to go. Let's close this. And let's get started with NAV. Click on your Start button. Scroll down till you get to the D's and you'll see Dynamics NAV 2018 installed. Let's add these to the start menu. Just right click, pin to start. We're going to want to use these a little later. So let's click on our Windows client. And it started up. If yours happened to not start up, go to the administration and make sure that your service is running. If it isn't, just click on it and hit start. It'll have an option for start. Okay, let's close this. So it looks like everything installed correctly. So let's go try our web client. So we're going to go down, and we pinned it to the start. So let's just click there. And it should open up a web browser. And it looks like that's ready to go too. So the final piece would be to check to make sure our development environment is working. And if you followed the demo install and didn't choose your own install, then you should be able to find it. Go to database, open, server name, and you'll see nav demo. And oops, we need to switch over to Windows authentication. And then pick our database. And we are connected. So it looks like we're connected all around. Well, that completes our install. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you'll tune in for one of my other videos. Have a good day.